Alright, let's talk monster battles. We've all seen King Kong take on giant dinosaurs and even go toe-to-toe with Godzilla. But what if a totally different kind of nightmare was unleashed on New York City? This isn't from any movie or comic. This is a what-if scenario we've cooked up. Forget what you know from the official stories. Because today we're imagining a new, terrifying challenger. A giant werewolf. Who would win? Let's find out. Picture the scene. New York City is getting torn apart. The famous yellow cabs are flipped and burning against the skyline. In the middle of it all, a creature of pure nightmare, a giant werewolf, is carving a path of destruction right down Fifth Avenue. This thing is enormous, with fur like a storm cloud, glowing amber eyes, and claws that shred steel like it's nothing. But then, a roar cuts through the chaos. It's a sound that's both terrifying and somehow protective. A shadow detaches from a skyscraper, a figure so big, it blots out the moon. It's King Kong. He plants his feet on the wrecked street, the city's unlikely guardian making a stand. The werewolf stops its rampage, snarling at the new arrival. For just a second, the city goes dead silent. The beast of myth and the king of monsters have locked eyes. The battle for New York is on. The silence doesn't last. With a horrifying howl, the werewolf lunges. It's a blur of pure speed, crossing the destroyed street in a heartbeat. Those massive claws go right for Kong's chest. But Kong isn't just big, he's a seasoned fighter. Catches the attack with a massive forearm, a blow that sends the wolf flying into a building, showering the street in glass and concrete. The werewolf shakes it off with unnatural speed, and instead of charging again, it leaps onto the side of a nearby building, scrambling up the walls like it's flat ground. It's not about to be outsmarted. Kong rips a huge street light out of the sidewalk to use as a club. He tracks the wolf's climb, his eyes blazing with tactical rage. This is his city to protect. The werewolf then launches itself from the building. A missile of teeth and claws aimed straight for Kong's throat. Kong swings his new weapon, and the two collide with a boom that echoes through Manhattan. The fight turns the heart of the city into a war zone. They smash their way through Times Square with the iconic billboards flickering over the destruction. For a moment, the werewolf's speed gives it an edge. It's too fast, a phantom of fury that weaves in and out, landing nasty slashes across Kong's face and chest. Kong roars in pain, stumbling back as blood streams into his eyes. The wolf senses a chance and leaps onto Kong's back, its jaws snapping just inches from the titan's neck. But you just don't underestimate the king. With a massive surge of power, Kong reaches back, grabs the werewolf by the scruff of its neck, and just rips the beast off him. He doesn't just toss it aside, he hurls it with everything he's got. The werewolf sails through the air, crashing straight through an office building and into the darkness inside. The fight is far from over, but the message is crystal clear. The king isn't going down that easy. Now, the battle goes vertical. The werewolf, beaten up but far from broken, claws its way out of the ruined building and starts climbing the most famous skyscraper in the world, the Empire State Building. It's a desperate move. A climb toward the sky, fueled by pure rage. Kong, accepting the challenge, follows him up. His giant hands and feet find holds on the Art Deco design, showing off that raw, incredible power. They clash again near the very top, hundreds of feet above the city. Up here, under the light of the full moon, the werewolf seems to get a second wind. Its wounds start to close, and its eyes glow with fresh hate. It becomes a whirlwind of violence, leaping off the spire to slash at Kang, using the building itself as a weapon. Kang, however, is in his element. This is his turf. This is where he once made his stand against the world. He braces himself, taking the hits with grim determination. He's not just fighting a monster, he's defending his legacy. It all comes down to one brutal, decisive moment. As the werewolf coils for one last fatal leap, Kong anticipates it, grabs the base of the massive antenna at the top of the spire, his muscles straining. With a roar that's half defiance and half sorrow, he rips the entire steel structure free. Just as the werewolf lunges, Kong swings. The impact is devastating. The supernatural beast is crushed by the blow, its frenzied energy snuffed out in a single instant. Its broken body plummets, disappearing into the dark streets below. Victory. Kong stands alone atop the Empire State Building, bleeding and battered but undefeated. He looks out over his concrete kingdom, raises his head to the sky, and lets out a thunderous chest beat that echoes across the city. The king has protected his city once again. King Kong is the victor, but in a world of monsters, new challengers are always lurking. Who do you think Kong should fight next in a hypothetical, epic showdown? Drop your ultimate monster matchups in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more battles.